Hey, what's up? It's Dave from Dave Craves Raw Food. I don't know what I was looking at there, but today we're going to talk about cooked food. Oh, does anyone see me say that? Oh, because I thought you were a raw food dude. Dude, I am, but sometimes we got to eat the cooked. Well, we don't have to, but sometimes we do. So today I just want to share like my favorite cooked foods that I include in my diet sometimes. I try to roll about 80% raw. Some days I do 100%. Some weeks I do 100%. Some days I even eat 50%. And I can honestly say I don't feel like my digestion's the best when that happens. But as long as you keep your cooked food healthy, then you shouldn't have a problem. So no cooked food is created equal. You know what I mean? You can go and get French fries, and that is just terrible. You know what I mean? Sure, they taste like, I don't know. Whoever thought of that? Deep frying a potato in oil and then putting tons of salt on it. It tastes good. It tastes good. But it's not good for you. So, potatoes are one of my favorite cooked foods to eat. So, sweet potatoes are the best. White potatoes are okay. Honestly, if I am going to eat potatoes, usually I just go for the white potatoes because I don't do it all the time, and it's just something I like them more than the sweet potatoes, but sometimes I'll get sweet potatoes and put them on top of a salad. So potatoes, in my opinion, are a really great food to eat. Actually, any vegetable. So potatoes are technically a root vegetable. So any vegetable that you just cook is going to be the best cooked food to eat. And I'm talking about like lightly steamed or boiled or lower temperatured, not baked at like 500 degrees or roasted or whatever with oil on it. So vegetables are probably my favorite thing to eat cooked, and it's only like the ones that don't really taste the best when they're raw, like Brussels sprouts. In my opinion, there are a lot of good things in these vegetables, and if I'm not going to eat them raw and I will eat them cooked, then it might be a good idea to eat them cooked, because otherwise I'm not gonna have that much variety in my diet. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying there isn't tons of variety when you eat raw food. There is so much that you can eat. But with vegetables, like, I really like steamed vegetables, and sometimes I just crave them. And one of the things that Dave craves. One of the things that I do is I will steam up, like, let's say some broccoli or some Brussels sprouts, and then I'll make a big salad and I'll put that into the raw salad. So you're getting raw food and some cooked veggies at the same time. So the raw food's gonna help you digest the cooked veggies even more, and it's just really gonna work really well that way. So besides vegetables and potatoes, another thing that I really like cooked that I have every now and then are beans. Now, some people say beans are not good because they have the lectins in them, and I agree. Like, lectins don't agree with many people. Me personally, I don't have digestive issues when I eat beans. One of the things I really like to do is sprout mung beans. Mung beans sprouted is amazing. And that's raw and living. So you don't need to cook your beans always. You can even sprout chickpeas and make like a raw chickpea hummus. Like, it's pretty amazing. You can also make hummus out of zucchini if you didn't know that. Zucchini and tahini makes hummus indeedy. Okay, so, but yeah, so beans I like to eat every now and then. Again, my favorite way to eat beans is in a salad. So a lot of the cooked foods that I eat, when I eat them, are actually inside of a big raw salad. And it's just kind of like a fun way to add a little bit more textures and everything like that. So those are the best ones in my opinion. You know what I mean? You got the beans, the veggies, and the potatoes, which are technically root vegetables. But those are the top three that if you're going to eat anything cooked, stay with that. Obviously, whole foods, you don't want to eat the processed stuff. So those are the cooked foods that I think are the best. Now, going down from there, you're going to go with the alkaline grains. So I also don't really promote grains at all. I don't think that they are human food. They're bird food, if you really think about it. But the alkaline grains would be like, I don't know if buckwheat is, but buckwheat seems to be decent. It's not too bad. But I'm going to say millet and quinoa. So millet is not everyone's favorite. If you haven't ever eaten it, I buy it to have sometimes. I actually like it. It's kind of got a weird texture. You can make it into like patties or something, but like millet is something that I'll use every now and then if I just didn't have enough fruit that day. I want to get some extra calories. It's super low fat. It's good. And it's not acid forming in the body like, let's say, white rice is or brown rice. And then and there's also been arsenic found in rice, so that's not good for us. But another one is quinoa. So quinoa, like if you're having trouble like eating enough food, and quinoa just seems like so light, but filling, like in a weird way. Like it's very light, and when you eat it, it's not like brown rice. Brown rice kind of feels like it sits in your stomach. You know what I mean? Quinoa seems like a much easier digestible grain, and I would definitely go with the quinoa and millet if you're going to go with grains to eat. Because I just wanted to make this video, because like I don't eat 100% raw, and sometimes I need to choose something healthy that's cooked, and a lot of times in the raw food world we can get so scared of cooked food when we learn about all these things and everyone's saying different things about it, and we're just completely afraid of it. But if you're eating healthy cooked food, then in moderation, you know what I mean, then it's not going to be that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be fine. So yeah, that is pretty much it. And then also, like, sometimes I will steam up some kale to put in my salad also. So like greens or like collard greens or something, because I don't always like to chew that kale. It's very tough. Like I like my lettuces more, the romaine, green leaf, red leaf, spinach. I really like those. Those I'll never cook, you know what I mean? Obviously. But yeah, like kale, sometimes I'll steam up a little bit. And then sometimes I'll even add a little like coconut oil, but I don't cook with the coconut oil. I add it after. And then some nutritional yeast or something, and then you have like some steamed kale, and it tastes like it tastes amazing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is my favorite cooked foods to eat when I eat cooked food. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything, but I don't think I did. I think that's it. So yeah, post down below your favorite cooked things to eat if you eat cooked food, or post down below if you don't eat cooked food and why you think it's really important to eat 100% raw. Because I definitely agree with that. I just feel like practicality in this world, we don't always get the highest quality fruits and vegetables. That's always an excuse. There's always a way. If there's a will, you can always do it. But sometimes, just to stay balanced, it's a little bit nicer to have some steamed veggies, or even make a quick like veggie soup or something like that, than to eat like unripe mangoes, or you know what I mean, or like not like crappy cucumbers or lettuce. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you guys like this video, leave me a like, because thumbs up are better than no thumbs. And if you don't have any thumbs, then you'd be cooler if you did. So I'll see you soon.